Hello Capricorn, it's Ashley. I hope you are doing fantastic. I am filming this on the new moon in Scorpio, so definitely some intense energy going on right now. I don't know if you're feeling it, but Pluto being in your sign and being the ruler of this new moon, I imagine something's going on for you. Now, this reading is going to be for the week of November 8th, but we're going to do something a little bit different. So instead of doing past, present, and future and just kind of giving you an update on what's going on with you, we're going to look at the 1111 portal. So the 1111 portal is a time of accelerated ascension and manifestation. And so we're going to pull some cards here that will hopefully help you to recognize what it is that you are manifesting, especially if it's something that you're not aware of, right? And then we're also going to look at something you do need to be aware of. And then we're going to pull some messages from your guides to kind of help guide you at this time. So, what else? You can definitely check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus if this message does not resonate for you. I do recommend you do that. Also, keep an eye out for the eclipse bonuses. The eclipse season is active as of today, the new moon in Scorpio. So it's kicking off about a 2-month period of a lot of change. So let's get into this for Capricorn. We have the 3 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Chariot, and we have the Page of Wands, Temperance, and the 7 of Wands. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords. So could be feeling kind of stuck. We do have the Thinker showing up here. And with the 8 of Swords being at the bottom of the deck, I do feel like there's probably like a mental lock going on potentially for you. We'll see how that shows up in the reading itself. So in the row of what you're manifesting, we have the Thinker. So I do feel like you're trying to approach something from a logical standpoint rather than perhaps an emotional one. Kind of thinking, planning, trying to decide what your next steps are. I want to pull up the messages of that card. Strategy, being analytical and logical. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus right now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there's no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the info you need. Keep it simple and you'll win the game of life you're playing right now. Now, with the 3 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, and the Page of Wands, I do feel like there's some conflict, inner conflict, it feels like more likely, within you. Perhaps about a friendship, could be someone you're collaborating with, could even be a potential reunion with someone of your past here. And I think that you're trying to kind of, like I said, pull the emotion piece out of it and see it from more of a logical standpoint. Like, what are the facts? What do you know? You know. So let's get some more here on this row, because it could be a number of things. With the Three of Cups, we have the Hanged Man. So definitely some Pisces energy showing up here with the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. Definitely a lot of thinking going on here. And the Seven of Wands. It's almost like trying to decide if you should fight for something or fight against it here. To me, it does feel like reunion energy, potentially. That could even be an old friend that you've had some struggles with in the past. Could be a fire sign. We're getting quite a bit of fire here. With the Five of Wands, we have the Devil, which is you, Capricorn. So I do feel like you're feeling conflicted. I mean, we're in this heavy thinker mode. Yeah. And the Nine of Swords. So definitely up in your head. There could be some fears about what might happen if you were to come back together with this person. Like I said, lover, friend here. It's almost like you haven't decided what you want to manifest here. And it could very well be that will continue until you make a choice, right? With the Page of Wands, we have Temperance and the Eight of Pentacles. It almost feels like you're kind of waiting for a spark of inspiration here. So it's like you're in your logical mind, you're trying to use logic to make a choice here, but it's almost like you're waiting for your intuition to spark something, to give you the answer that you're seeking. And I think you already know what that answer is. And I think part of what that might be here is, you know, for one, I feel like you've done quite a bit of work on yourself. I do think that this could be even work related, like what do I do? Do I want to take this option, that option? Do I want to stay with where I'm at? Do I want to go to an old job even? How do I want to collaborate with others here? But I think that the way in which you'll know here if this Three of Cups is going to work or not is, you know, like, is this person or are these people, you know, willing to put in the time? Could be dealing with a King of Swords here with that Three of Cups. So, but again, that logic energy coming through here. We have, so this could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I often see that as Aquarius energy. It doesn't have to be Pisces, Capricorn, and Sagittarius showing up here strongly. But again, it's like this stuck energy here. And I do feel like that is what's going on. So I would say, as this being the row of what you're manifesting, because it's like this mental cycle keeps happening, there's like this conflict within you. It's like nothing's going to manifest except for more conflict, right? Like the cycle will continue until you've gotten fed up with it, I would say. But I do feel like part of maybe the advice at this juncture, and we'll see what else comes through here from your guides, is maybe it's just time to kind of focus on yourself at this time. And then if you haven't yet made a decision, that will come to you. Now, in the row of what you need to be aware of, we have sacred reverence. So it's kind of like taking joy from everything that's around you. It's like really honoring even the littlest things. I'll look and give you the full message here. Awe for the truth that spirit is everywhere. Inspiration coming through you as a result of reverence. Joyful living, exploring possibilities with curiosity. So it's kind of interesting because then we have the Seven of Cups. So I do feel like you have, you know, all kinds of options here of what you could do. And I feel like maybe why you're getting stuck is you're stuck on this one option, right? Like, for example, I know this sounds silly, but like instead of worrying about this right now, you could go out and weed the garden today and just enjoy that for yourself. And that would pull you out of this mental stuck energy. And it could do so for enough and have enough of an impact that a realization comes to you. We have the High Priestess and Temperance here. So I feel like your intuition's already here. It's already within you. It's already been speaking to you, and I feel like on some level you already know that. It does say manifesting from the starting point of the realm of spirit. So it could very well be helpful for you to do something that puts you in that more meditative state. And I don't mean you have to go sit in the lotus position. Like I said, you could go weed the garden. You could go for a walk. You could do something that's kind of mindless, like a mindless task, and that would help you to see what it is that needs to be done here. But again, remember, this card talked about you already have all the facts, right? Like, and it recommends with it being in the upright. We did not get it in the reverse. So in the upright, you already have all the facts. I just think that maybe you don't like the option here, which might be not to deal with this person. All right, for the Seven of Cups, we have the Strength card, so some Leo, and the Chariot. So I do feel like just by deciding to move forward, even if it's scary here, like you have so many options of what you could do here. And I feel like that's come through more than once. Just kind of tapping into your own bravery, like feel the fear and do it anyway, move forward. Or even get active, you know, like when I was talking about doing something meditative, I mean, that could be going for a run for you, right? With the High Priestess, we have the Three of Pentacles, so certainly working with your intuition here. Yeah, and the King of Cups. So I do feel like that's the message coming through there, is to really give your intuition some time. And the Death card coming out with Temperance. So it could be kind of like just putting an end to waiting, putting an end to waiting for this answer. Like it's safe for you to just make the choice. And we have the Sun card. So strong Leo, Scorpio showing up there, Sagittarius. I kind of feel like you're mentally stuck. Now, one thing I want to point out here with the Eight of Swords energy. The Eight of Swords energy, it's like we just get in this mental loop, right? And it's like we can't see a way out of it. And we can be so far into that energy that someone comes forward and actually gives us the answer we need. And we say, nope, that's not it. It can't be. And we get back into our loop, right? And so it's kind of just this, like the answers are there. Like she's not actually stuck. Her ropes are loose. She could take off that blindfold. The swords that surround her, those are just thoughts. They're not an actual prison. I hope that makes sense. So I do feel like you could just make a choice here, lighten your own load, and stop waiting for a spark of intuitive inspiration here. I think if you just make a choice, you'll get out of this repeat cycle here, and you'll do just fine. And like I said, it's kind of like this energy of just trusting yourself. I feel like your intuition's already told you what to do. Perhaps you just don't like the answer that it's given you. Now, in the outcome, something your guides want you to know is we have karma, untying the knots. So it could very well be, if you're dealing with a work or person here that you're trying to decide, do I go back to it? Do I reunite with it? Do I instead walk away, right? It's kind of like it's saying this was a karmic situation. We have the 10 of Cups, the Chariot, and the 7 of Wands. Like, I feel like it's just time to move on here and end this. Now that might be difficult because you may have a family with this person, or at some point this was an emotionally satisfying experience for you. I don't think it is anymore though. So take that as it resonates. I don't think it's like satisfying to you anymore. I think if anything, you're having to put in a lot of effort to even keep it up as an option, right? If that makes sense. So with the 10 of Cups, yeah, 6 of Swords, time to go. Time to go. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Could have been a marriage here with that Queen of Pentacles. And I think that's also just a reminder that you have the resources to walk away from this within you, within your repertoire, within your wisdom. You have any of the resources that you already need to actually move on from this. We're getting a lot of move on energy here. The Chariot twice and the 6 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. And the 3 of Wands. So I feel like if you move on from this, especially if this is a love situation, the offer that you've been waiting for is coming in. But either way, no matter what situation this is referring to for you, it offers expansion. For you to move on from this means you get to expand. And I do think that if this is, whether it's work or love for you, it will result in an offer. So whether that's new love, a new job offer, what have you. With the 7 of Wands, we have the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. So I definitely feel like part of what the hold up here, the mental stuck energy, that to me clarifies that. And I think it's because you don't want the thing that you choose to do to be the wrong thing, right? Of course, that's not what we want. We want to make the right choice. But I think what this is all saying is, like, you have all these abilities. I actually get the feeling here with this Sacred Reverence row that you're probably actually quite capable of tapping into your intuition here, Capricorn. It may not be something that you always use all the time, or you may combine that with a logical thinking mind, right? But I think you have both. And you can use both of those resources, like I was saying here, to make the right choice for yourself, and just trust that. Because really there's no wrong choice. I mean, I think we tend to forget that. Like, no matter what we do, there's going to be a needed lesson somewhere, right? In our new path, whatever direction we go. And so there's no wrong choice. So if you chose to move on from this thing that you're dealing with here, it looks to me like it offers expansion, possible new love or possible new job offer here. You have the resources to do it. And it looks like you're getting out of a karmic situation to begin with, right? And then we have the sun showing up here after rebirth energy. So I don't really feel like there's a wrong choice there. Now, it does look like there's a potential that you're walking away from something that was once very important to you. So that could feel like, oh God, what if I make the wrong choice? If I walk away from this, what if? And then we're in this Eight of Swords energy. So, but I think that, you know, like, for example, you go back to this, if the energy with you or this person hasn't already shifted, it's just going to repeat what it did. That's just how karma works. We get in the loop and we stay there until we figure out how to step out of it. So there's really no wrong choice here. It's just a matter of what you want your experience to be. Do you want it to be something different? Or do you feel like you need to relive whatever happened? And hopefully that helps you. So hang in there, Capricorn. Definitely, like I said, Pluto is in your sign and is being activated with this new moon. And he's asking you to transform something. And it's probably something scary, something that stresses you out, right? That's just the way Pluto goes, right? So, but ultimately it's leading to, you know, a rebirth here. So I hope you found that helpful. I hope that resonated for some of you. And let me know down in the comments what you thought about this setup. A little bit different than what we've done in the past. So thanks for any feedback, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.